Hi, I'm Ashton Bell, and I'm going to be showing you the steps of how to get a good serve in volleyball. So before I go on with the video, I'm going to show you the main things that you'll need to serve a volleyball. So first off, you're going to need any high school competition volleyball, which can be up to $20 to $100 based on the quality that you're looking for. And then you'll also need a gym that you can access a volleyball net. And you're going to need to set your volleyball net at like the size of level that you play on. So mine is just like the regular high school level. So yeah, those are the main things that you're gonna need before you start serving. Okay, so the first step you're gonna have to do before you serve is locating the serving line, or the in line. The in line is this white line right there at the end of the court. The volleyball court lines are all white and it forms a rectangle just around the gym. But the serving line is the very last one when the ball goes out. So you just have to be anywhere from like 3 to 5 feet behind the inline whenever you serve. All right, so I'm going to show you where I stand behind the serving line, which is about 3 to 5 feet behind it, so I have enough time to get the ball in the air and go over the net without stepping over it. So I stand right about here, and I have enough time to throw the ball up and release without my left, like my non-dominant foot going over the line. The next thing I'm going to show you is your foot placement and how your feet should be during and while you serve. So for me, my left foot would be in front of my right foot, slightly in front of my right foot, because I'm right-handed, so it'll be your non-dominant foot. But if you're left-handed, it'll be your right foot in front of your left. But mine's gonna be slightly in front of my right, and I'm gonna be shoulder width apart, so I stay balanced. I don't wanna be too wide or too close together. I just wanna be nice and even, shoulder width apart. And the important thing is to keep all your weight on your heels, not your toes, or else you might fall forward or fall backwards. You just wanna get it nice and even with your feet on your heels, so you have a balanced serve. All right, so the next thing I'll be showing you is the movement of your arms to get enough power to get the volleyball over the net. So first off, your left arm is going to be holding the ball out in front of you. Your legs should be aligned with the net. Your left arm should be holding it straight but with a flexible elbow, slightly bent, so that you'll have enough room to throw up the ball. But it should be slightly bent, and your hand should be palm up under the volleyball. Okay, so now that you have your left hand with your elbow slightly bent, you're going to take your right hand, it's going to start on top of the ball, but as you begin to take your step to serve, your right hand is going to come back with your elbow pointing up and your hand slightly above your ear. So right when you take your first step with your left foot or your non-dominant foot, your arm will shoot back at the same time, like this, as you throw up the ball. So while you throw up the ball, arm comes back slightly above your ear and your left foot. The next thing I'm going to show you is the main part of serving the volleyball, which is the release and how it comes out of your left hand. So like I said earlier, as you throw up the ball, your left foot will step forward and your right arm will come back up behind your ear. As you throw up the ball, it should be about 18 to 36 inches in the air. You don't really need to estimate as you throw it up, just think about what's best for you as you throw it up. And the ball needs to be aligned with your dominant foot or your dominant leg and about 1 foot in front of it, kind of like this. See how it drops right in front of me? A drill that we do, you can stand like in practice, and you just throw up the ball, and it should drop right in front of your right foot. So I'll do that again. You step forward with your left foot, it drops right in front of your right. So that should be how you throw up the ball. Now we're going to get on to showing you how to actually hit the volleyball. So first thing you should know is that when you throw it up, the ball should be about to come down before your hand hits the ball. It should place right in the middle when the ball goes up, about right there. You don't want your arm to be too high, or else you just won't have enough power. And you don't want your release to be too low, or it could go into the net or below it. You want it to be nice in the middle, just about where you feel comfortable. One of the last things we're going to talk about is your release after your right arm hits the ball right in the middle. So first off, you want to make sure your arm's at a 90-degree angle whenever the ball's in the air. And when your arm hits it, you want to release with your right arm going back down right behind your right hip, or right beside your right hip. You don't want it to cross your body like a baseball or softball. You just want to release right down in front of you. To get enough power on your serve, you're going to make sure that your non-dominant foot is transferring weight to your dominant foot as the ball is in the air and as you release. So once your left foot comes forward, your right foot is going to follow behind as your arm goes down. So kind of like this. It's going to go down. Now I'm going to show you what your final result should look like once you practice and get all of those steps down. those are your easy steps of how to get a consistent serve in volleyball. There are other types of serves like a topspin, float serve, underhand, and jump serve, but that was your overhand serve. So now, you should be a pro overhand server. Thanks for watching.